Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing well and your preparation is also going on a smooth pace. Before starting the today's class, I want to make you people aware about the writer with whom we are dealing nowadays. It is Edmund Spencer, and we are done with the introductory part of Edmund Spencer and some works like Shepherd's Calendar, Defendia, Prothemelion, Shepherd's Calendar and all. So right now we are going to deal with a couple of works like Mother Hubbard's Tale. Second work which we are going to deal is Colin Clout, Come Home Again. And finally, in today's class, we are going to deal with the masterpiece written by Edmund Spencer titled as Fairy Queen. Okay? So without further ado, let's start with the first work of today's class. It's Mother Hubbard's Tale. As far as the publication date of Mother Hubbard's Tale is concerned, it was published in 1591. Okay? Basically, Mother Hubbard's Tale is a story of an old man and he is bedridden, right? Every person is approaching this bedridden person and every individual is narrating a tale to bedridden man, but he was, fascinated by the tale of an old man titled as Mother Hubbard's Tale. Mother Hubbard's Tale. Alright. Mother Hubbard's Tale is all about an ape and a fox. Alright, this becomes very important that what was the title of Mother Hubbard's Tale that fascinated the old man. Alright. Next very important fact associated with Mother Hubbard's Tale is that it antagonizes Lord Burghley. Very important. Lord Burghley. This was the question asked by ntaugcnet that who was antagonized by Edmund Spencer in Mother Hubbard's Tale? It was Lord Burghley, alright. Moreover, it's allegorical in form. It's a sort of allegory, alright. Here the fox represents Lord Burghley. And ape represents, there is a character Jean de Simier. Alright, Jean de Simier and Lord Burghley were represented each one by fox and another by ape. Alright. So this is all about Mother Hubbard's Tale. Moreover, Mother Hubbard's Tale का जो central theme है, the central theme of Mother Hubbard's Tale is politics. I mean political motive is a central theme. Political motive is a central theme of Mother Hubbard's Tale. Okay? Mother Hubbard's Tale. One more important fact associated with Mother Hubbard's Tale is that it carries a subtitle, and the subtitle of Mother Hubbard's Tale is Prosopopia. Prosopopia is the subtitle of Mother Hubbard's Tale. So these were the few details associated with Mother Hubbard's Tale, and these details are very important from the perspective of this Mother Hubbard's Tale. Moreover, Mother Hubbard's Tale is a part of an anthology. It's part of an anthology titled as Complaints. Complaints is an anthology written by Edmund Spenser, and it is the part of Complaints. Okay. Next very important work associated with Spenser is that it is titled as Colin Clout Come Home Again. Very important. Colin Clout Come Home Again. As far as the publication date of Colin Clout Come Home Again is concerned, it's 1595. It's 1595. The character of Colin Clout becomes very important. How the character of Colin Clout becomes important? There is a possibility that the examiner will ask you the origin of Colin Clout. Prior to this class, I have also made it clear that from where Colin Clout comes. So primarily it comes from the work of a writer, John Skelton. Post this, it was used by Spenser in the work The Shepherd's Calendar. Okay. And post to Spenser, the character Colin Clout was used by John Gay. John Gay, this becomes very important. John Gay made the use of the character Colin Clout in a work titled as The Shepherd's Week. Very, very important. The Shepherd's Week is a work written by John Gay, and John Gay made the use of Colin Clout as a character after Edmund Spenser and John Skelton. Okay, it's a pastoral poem, very important. Colin Clout Come Home Again is a pastoral poem. It's a pastoral poem, and again it's in allegorical form. It's in allegorical form. Moreover, Colin Clout Come Home Again, it was dedicated by Spenser to Walter Raleigh. Very, very important. Walter Raleigh. It was dedicated by Edmund Spenser to Walter Raleigh. Next important detail associated with Colin Clout Come Home Again is that it is most autobiographical work. It is most autobiographical work written by Edmund Spenser. So, if there is a question associated with the autobiographical work of Spenser, it is Colin Clout Come Home Again. Next important detail associated with Colin Clout Come Home Again is that it is a polemical text. It is a polemical text. Polemical text means it is a controversial text. It was the center or the nucleus of the debate. All right. This work is based on a trip made by Spenser to London. This point is also very important. There might be the question in exam that which work is based on a trip made by Spenser to London. So it is Colin Clout Come Home Again. Now, it is the turn of most important work written by Spenser titled as Fairy Queen. Very, very important. Fairy Queen. As far as the publication date of Fairy Queen is concerned, originally it was published thrice, but as far as the examinations are concerned, two dates become very important. For the first time, Fairy Queen was published in 1591, or some sources called 1590, and for the second time it was published in 1595 or 96. So whatever will be the option in the exam, you have to choose it accordingly, right? Why it was published twice? Now the question arises that why Fairy Queen was published twice? Because in nutshell, there was the plan of 24 tales to be written, but unfortunately only 6.5 tales were completed. I mean, tales are poems, whatever is convenient to you, you can say it, all right? So total number was planned as 24, but it was, the complete tales are the poems were 6.5. And there was a question that what was the name of the unfinished canto? You can call it tale, poem or canto. I mean, canto is the apt and appropriate usage as far as the Fairy Queen is concerned. So unfinished canto, I mean the canto 7th. This was asked in the exam. What was the name of canto 7th? So it was the canto of mutability. Please pen down it. It was asked in exam that what was the 7th and unfinished canto. It was canto of mutability or canto of mutabilities. All right. So we are done with the publication date. We are done with the total number of cantos. We are done with the finished cantos. Now there are few certain subtle details associated with Fairy Queen. First is it is an incomplete. It is an incomplete epic poem, right? It is an incomplete epic poem. Incomplete and epic becomes very important. It's not an ordinary poem, it's an epic poem. An epic poem is a sort of poem which valorizes the patriotism, the bravery, the nationalism, so on and so forth. So it is an incomplete epic poem, all right? It's allegorical in form, very, very important. It's allegorical in form. It's allegorical in form, right? Next important detail associated with Fairy Queen is that total number of words are 36,000. 36,000 are total number of words. Okay, total number of words are 36,000. Okay. The introduction of Fairy Queen, I mean the preface of Fairy Queen, written by Edmund Spenser, was for the first time in a letter form sent to whom? It was sent to Walter Raleigh. It was sent to Walter Raleigh. Walter Raleigh is a writer to whom Edmund Spenser wrote the preface and sent it in a letter form to this guy, Walter Raleigh, okay? Next important detail associated with Fairy Queen is that it was written in the praise of Queen Elizabeth I. It was written in the praise of Queen Elizabeth I, or you can say generally it was written to praise Tudor dynasty. Okay. And who is the hero of Fairy Queen? He is King Arthur. King Arthur is hero. This is the answer approved by UGCnet. This work is based on Ariosto's Orlando Furioso. Orlando Furioso is a work written by Ariosto, and this work is based on it. All right. So what is the subtle story or the plot line of Fairy Queen? It is based on Arthurian romance. Arthurian romance, all right. There are 12 knights as a character in Arthurian romance, and 12 knights are supposed to represent 12, cantos. Okay. So what was the purpose of Fairy Queen to turn? What was the purpose of Fairy Queen? Let me check it out. The purpose was to fashion gentlemen in a virtuous discipline. To fashion gentlemen into a virtuous discipline. Alright, so this was the purpose of Fairy Queen, written by Edmund Spenser. Publication dates are very important. Please take care of the publication dates. These are very important, okay? Now we are going to deal with the most important part of Fairy Queen. Prior to that part, Spenserian stanza was, the credit of the coinage of Spenserian stanza goes to Edmund Spenser. Alright, Edmund Spenser is mainly known for Spenserian stanza. Spenserian stanza, I have made a separate video for it. You can go and check it out. What is the composition of Edmund Spenser's Spenserian stanza, and in which work for the first time he made use of this stanza, what is the rhyme scheme and rhyme scheme of it, so on and so forth. All right, you can go and check it out. Now the most important part of Edmund Spenser's Fairy Queen is that the 6 complete books, all right, book first, likewise book second, book third, book fourth, book fifth, and book sixth. All right, these are the completed books written by Edmund Spenser, and in each book there is a knight, and that very knight represents one virtue. Like the first book is represented by Red Cross Knight, and he represents the virtue of holiness. Very, very important. Second book is represented by Sir Gawain. He represents the virtue of temperance. Third book is represented by Britomart. And Britomart is only lady knight. Please take care of this fact. Britomart is only lady knight, and she represents chastity. All right. Book fourth is represented by Campbell and Tallemond. And it represents the virtue of friendship. Very, very important. Book fifth is represented by Sir Artegall. He represents the virtue of justice. Last one is Sir Calidore. He represents the virtue of courtesy. So these are the virtues, and this is the most important part of Edmund Spenser's Fairy Queen. All right. So this was all about Edmund Spenser's works. So you have to take care of each work and each subtle detail associated with the works and the introduction of Elizabethan age, as well as from the writer's perspective. Okay. So take care. Bye bye, and don't forget to like and subscribe the channel.